Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's session. My name is Benson Maina from AFR001, and I'll be your lead trainer today. Today, we'll be covering on Google Ads and to see how Google Ads works for our business. Okay, wait a minute, a little bit, kidogo. Sorry for the hitch. Sorry for the technical hitch. And I was saying I'm Benson from Africa 118. Sorry for the hitch. Sorry for the technical hitch. And I was saying. So today we are going to look at Google Ads, and often you have had or gotten an email reminding you about Google Ads that are being run for you, and you just keep wondering what does this Google Ads do, what is all about the Google Ads. So today I'm the trainer, and I will be taking you through the Google Ads and what to do, how to maximize your benefits from the Google Ads, and also how to navigate through the Google Ads analytics to get the best strategies out of there. But in a while, let me just go to check on the chat box to see who is joining us. I can see we have Kerubo, who is our champion today. Karibu sana Kerubo from. So kindly share with us where you are joining us from, and you tell us what the name of the business is, so that I can use one of the two three topics or three agendas, that is introduction or trying to understand what Google Ad is or advertising. Then we are going to see how we can set up a Google Ads account, and then how we can come up with a good smart campaign. So let's keep engaging, and my moderator leader is on the chat box, who will be keeping in touch with you for your questions or anything, contribution questions, and also comments that are there. You can interact with us. So today, as I said, we are going to cover on the three agendas. And before we go to the three agendas, there's one quick question that lingers on my mind when you hear about Google Ads. So what we ask ourselves is, how do you advertise your business online, or how do you where do you say that you have an online presence on? So today we are going to look at some of good statistic of how we, why and when we should use the Google Ads. And you see that from your screen, about 525 million people are using internet daily in Africa, and this is by the year 2019. So when you are talking about 2019, that means by the year to all. And out of these, we know that 74% of web traffic is generated through the smartphone or through the cell phones network. Like that is, you just Google through using your mobile phones. And out of that, we have that most of the people, when they are searching for items, we have over 208 million people who search for businesses, products, and also ideas from online. So this means that there's quite a huge online presence in Africa, and that's caused the need for us to interact and also to engage online and to be present on online. And how do we go about that? How do you become present on online? As I was saying, how do you connect to your customer was the question. And I would like to go and see who these welcome, Steve. We have Susan Shilen. So keep on chatting on us with us on the chat box, and keep on posting all your comments, your answers, and also your question on the chat box. I will be looking at that as we progress. So as I was saying, we have to interact with the businesses, with customers, and we have to have an interaction online. Most of us uses different strategies to interact with the customers. There are those who use the search engine, there are those who are on the social media, and also there are those who use other means of interaction with the people, like email, and also marketing through others online materials. But when we are going to go online, most of the time you find that even as you are sitting down and you may require to have something, what you do is you go to search or research for a product or some services that you want online. And if you can look at the screen now, we have our customer journey. And as I have said, consumers are deeply connected on the internet. It is not simple and a linear connection. We have to, when you say about a customer journey, it's not just a simple journey that you start from searching for a product, finding the product, and then going ahead to buy or to purchase the product. There are many reasons people go online, and this way you have to know that there's a diverse way that people interact with your products or other products online when they are searching for the best thing. So phones, and we say that there's an example of a journey, as you can see on your screen, where you find that on your one of the journey that is most common journey is when you have a need for item. For example, we use an example to demonstrate this. You have your laptop and you are working on your laptop, and then abruptly your laptop just went black, and you don't know how to access it. So one of the first thing you do is you are going to get your phone, and when you get to your phone, you have now to search. You have first thing to search, and one thing you search is something like what is the problem with a black screen, or something like what happens when the computer goes black or dark. And this is one of the searches that you go. Then for you go for the tutorials. Maybe you can go for the tutorials to learn that your screen has broken, and you go for the tutorials how you can now replace that screen and what is required for you to replace. You can even at some point read some articles or even watch some videos of people trying to read for or replace this, to just know what is replaced and how it goes about. And then what you do is now you are going to look for the screen. You are going to look for the best person who is offering that computer screen and also the replacement services at better prices, and you are going to compare different businesses or different people with different prices. So what happens is when you get to a point where you find that you can send them a text, you can send them you can visit their shop if you have given the direction on the map, or you can also even contact them through email, or you can also even contact them laptop is made and you are happy customers. So as a quick idea or a quick ideology of a consumer thread seems like when you search for the reason of what happened, you try to learn what is the problem you are suffering from, because at the same time, when, for example, you have used this computer screen have just gone black, you don't know what have happened. So you have to come up and research for the item that you really want, or what is the real problem. And one thing is, when you search for this problem, you get different ideas and different methods. So with these ideas now, that's where now you start now searching for the replacement products, how you can reproduct. You get to get the knowledge of why these screens have crashed, need to acquire, and eventually you go up to the point where you go to visit the repair shop that you have chosen and you get your laptop repaired. So this is one of the reasons that you should be online and you should connect, and this is where now the Google Ads comes in. So before you go ahead, I would like yourself to ask yourself a question. So why do you one need to advertise on Google search? So as I'm going to put down that question, I'm going also to just check and see who is commenting on with us, who is joining us, and also who is interacting with us online here. I can see we have Mary Bogwa from Kajaido, Vivi Incubation, karibu sana. TMX Duka, that is Anthony Wakaba from TMX, welcome. We have Grace Kiongo from El Kalau Express, welcome, and also Pauline Shiro from Kiabu. We have Pash PK from Hyderabad, oh, karibuni sana, and it's really encouraging to see that we're really growing in number interacting with us. So as I said, keep on saying there's a need to connect with your business, and one of the reason is you are able to manage your business. It's already a full-time job. When you are managing the business, is a full-time job, and this is the one that is so much involving. And what we say is advertising for your have to be this card basam, because you don't have to but you are able to present effective solution that is easy to manage when you are interacting with the advertising part of the business or marketing, and you are able even to now have to leave it to the Googles to interact and connect with your customers as you go ahead and do your management. So we found that one thing that we say education is that when someone is searching for an item on search engine, when someone is searching for an item, there is a need, there's a problem. I remember, as businesses, we are not only solution givers, we are problem solvers. So when you want to, there's a problem that that person is searching for. So when you are there and they are looking for you, this is the best place that you can get a niche customer, or someone called a converting customer, who will convert and buy, who have more conversion rate than any other else. Because when you say that you are marketing on social media or anything, someone can go to social media just to have fun, to socialize. But when someone is coming to the search engine to search for an item, they really need that item, or they really need that service. And that's why it is very important to take note that when someone comes to search, that you are the one who can provide that service to you. So we have a good example like on how you can do that. And when you want to find out more about something, what do you do for yourself? Another question that I'm going to ask: what do you do? And the fact that most of us, when you do is you just visit your search engine, or you take your mobile phone, or you take your computer, and you go to the search engine, the Google, or most of the people say we Google. Yeah, we Google for that item. That's how the search engine will work for you. And when you are looking for something, and even if you want to visit a website, and also you want to know who is offering a services, you want to compare between different people that are offering the same services to know who best gives you the best services or the best products. You just have to Google and look for reviews, and also learn to interact with the search engine to come with the best decision. We have a quite an example of this, and one of the good example I can use is how people can benefit with Google Ads is to look at the example of Shepherd Jeans. Shepherd Jeans is one of the biggest success stories that come out of South Africa. It's just a small or medium enterprise space, and this is a homegrown denim brand that made waves locally and international through the help of Google Ads. And an example is in October 2019. The brand name made news headlines far and wide as the enthusiast of success. Meghan Markle visited South Africa to wear the brand denim, and Shepherd Jeans became the official denim brand. So if you want a denim, maybe someone is visiting South Africa and want now to learn about the games, they can get that ad. Another example is getting to interact with people or getting to search for processed denim. And the one more recent brand was featured in America Vogue was the South African coolest denim line. Also, they used Google Ads so that they could be found. And when you look at the threads and also the threads for the Google Ads, you find that well, book searches, when someone searches for someone, they get the highest levels of clicks. And when you have an ad that is running on search engine, the search ad that you're having and running for engine, and someone looks for the best, for example, for this case, someone was looking for jeans or best denim in Africa, and the keyword they were able, now the ad was able to come at the home screen of the as the top of the search windows. And with one we interact with them, one can click on that. And we are going to look as we progress on how now how the navigations go through the Google Ads. And I'm going to demonstrate a little bit why about how Google Ads works for you. So you find that the graph on your screen displays is taken from a Google Trends, and shows the associated spikes seen when Meghan Markle bought a pair of jeans and when Vogue featured the brand. So you find that you see a human being, we inquisite by nature. We like to inquisite and to get more information from others and also referrals. So who is the origin? What is the story behind their bride? How do I buy a pair of denim from them? So these are our example of people who would like to search for and also to ask to request and search for on the search engine. And when the search of these, the search rate goes up. And as you can see from the map, there is also the interaction, the impression of the ad, and also the click through rates is going to change as the searches goes by. Another thing is it's important for Shepherd jeans. This is also the same example I was giving. It's to provide an opportunity to convert intents into interest, and also then when you have the interest, people can now even have the curiosity to learn more about the Shepherd jeans and to interact with the different brands. And then when you have the interest and you have the curiosity, then there comes the conversion, or you have the conversion when someone likes. So what do you say? Whenever someone searches for Shepherd jeans specifically, or whenever someone is looking for jeans in general, these are good search opportunities for the brand to come. So you have the intent and also the interest to learn more. So you're going either to search for the name itself or the brand that they sell, or you can even search for denim in South Africa, the best denim in South Africa. If it's for your business, you can even search for example, if it's for Express, you can search for the best in training institute near me, or the best catering institute near me, or something. So when you are on the Google Ads, people your ad will come, you pop up because there's that much of the keywords. And when it pops, someone can click through it, and that's when only when you pay for that. And when someone clicks on it, this is where now you'll be taken, or you'll be as a business, that's when now you have to pay for that ad. But before someone clicks it, you not pay for that. And I'm going to demonstrate this. Kindly let me demonstrate as we progress on what I'm saying, as I also pay before I can now demonstrate this. Add the chat box to see how everyone is doing here. Heard that I'm breaking, so kindly let me know whether you can hear me and you can see me and you can see my screen very well. So when you want, or you are curious, as well, say that it starts with the curiosity. Now let's assume that I want phone has broken down and I really need to look for another phone. So what I will do is I'll come to, for example, I want to buy a Samsung phone. I will say for example, let's say I'm searching for an original Samsung smartphone, and people we are together. Smartphone. So this is how now the Google Ads works for you. So if you have a ad that is running, this you get is what you are going to do is now when I click on that item or I click on that link, that's when now you're going to pay for that. For impressions, you don't pay for reach, you pay for click or for conversion according to how you want it to be. So you find that before even you go to other organic items, you have to come. The first thing is you get to the ads, and when you get to the ads, this is where now you can. So when I want to buy a Samsung phone, for example, I wanted a Samsung S9. I will visit, for example, I visit the e-commerce platform or their website where they are offering different items. And when I'm in that website, I also be able to go through, navigate through the website to see even other better or even other mobile phones that are within the shop, and I can even select not necessarily the one that I have selected here, but I can even go end up buying another mobile phone that is not on the ad. But what brought me to that shop or what brought me to that this is how the ad works, and this is a type of ad where to give details about the ads, and the ads go through the using the bidding of the keywords, where with the proper keywords we're able to see and to get the best ads. I can see that Susan is telling me that I'm breaking. I'm experiencing some technical hits, but I'm still trying as much as possible to work on my network here. And I believe now my network should be working and should be properly working. But if you feel or you don't me see clearly, just tell me, just let we work on that as we progress. So as I was saying that this is one of the ads, this is how the ads appears. And when you learn an ad, what you are able to do is you're able now to connect with people who are interested. For example, I was searching buy. I didn't just go searching for anything. I wanted a phone. My phone had broken down, and I really needed to replace my phone. So what would I do? I go to search for that. Another example is I may be required to have I require to have an event or something, and I'm really wondering how I can organize for that event. So when I'm going now to search for how to organize an event for 50 people, someone like Express Events had or another event company have already did an ad for about how they do the event. I'll be able now to navigate to get that ad, and I learn more about the company, and they can even call or even send a email or something, reach out for the event to be learned by me. So that's how you connect and also get customers through Google Ads. How ads appear on the search engine and how you interact with ad. What are some of the advantages of having on online advertising? You find that it's ideal for both big and small businesses, and it gives a flat platform where you can compete with big or giant organizations as you continue with your business, whether you are small or you are just starting up your business, or even when you already have an established business. You can have a clear background where you can also do the ads and you have the same chances to sell as the other businesses. Another thing about online is you are able to control your budget, and this is through you setting your budget. You are the one who sets your budget and your goals, and also you have to know when the ad will run for how long according to how your budget. And when your advertise campaign is really effective, you can see the reports, what action have been taken as a result of the effort. You're also able to edit, to post, or to cancel your ad or your any campaign that is online anytime you want. You're also able to adapt your strategy to come up with better strategies through using the analytics that will give you the way better reach. For example, you know how who to target the customer niche that is really working for you. You also understand the competition and also how people are working or running their campaigns online marketing. So these are some of the advantages that you use, and also you are able to search for and also to work to interact with other ads and also get more something we call you are getting more ideas and also more suggestions from Google on how you can improve and also do you, or a need or a desire? Do you really need and do you really want to be in present online? Do you really have do you really require, does your business really require to have an online presence? So people most people searches for item online, as I have said, and there's no business that you can say that it doesn't require to be online or it doesn't require to be to look for customers online. And we find that when you interact with ads, how does it work? If we may ask, how does the ads work? So you find that most people search online by typing a search query into Google, as I have seen and have demonstrated, and Google organic or algorithms will work and create a search engine result on the page that presents websites and other links that will also be the highlighting about what you are searching or will give more information about what you are doing. At the same time, but separately, the Google Ads algorithms also runs an auction. The advertisers are bidding on opportunities on the keywords that most of maybe you are searching for or the keywords that you are searching for, and most of the best matching words or the most of the action, the best ads will now appear on your screen as at the top part of the well, after the query. And you find that eligible ads compete for a spot on the search results page and above and below the organic research, and the winner appear on the page clearly labeled with the ads still you see that there was like a bid, kind of a bid that was going on through on the background, but you as a customer, you don't even have to know, or you don't even have to get to notice what is going. What you know is when you search for that, within a few seconds, the best ad that was or that won that action, or that bidding, is the one that will appear for you, and you can interact with that ad and go ahead to purchase your products. So once appear in search results, as I have shown you at the top part, search results may include some shopping ads, like the one that I was showing you for the phones. That was a shopping ad. There's also other that comes with like a link, or there's a description and all that. And at the top, you may see images with associated product information. So these are the shopping ads that I was saying. Then you come to the text ads, and they can appear before, above help you now as an owner of the an ad to rank higher with Google. And with ad rank thresholds, the content of the search, for example, person's location, the device they are using, and also the time of the search and the search terms that have been used, and other signals are important, or come to play, so that you can even rank for the ad to appear on the top of the list, as well as expected impact of extension and other ad formats, also being the same result of as another search query, even if it's looking for the same items of that ad to what you are really searching for on the search engine. So as we say, that also appear in other Google sites, that is including the Gmail, and more than 2 million non-Google websites that are part of the display network. And I usually give an example of those people. For example, when you really, like, if you are a football fan, what mostly you interact with football sites that give you the schedules of the football sub ads about the Betika and Google display us worldwide, and there's some streaming sites for some certain products and all that. And this, we can also appear in in any other form, and not necessarily the Google. So Google ads, they have quite a very known, or very prominent features. And this is one thing, is that you pay for the results. You don't have something for a click or a desired action, not just to appear on the search engine. So when you say that my ad is running, or when you go to search for your ad to see whether it's running, what happens is when you search it and it comes there, it just counts you as an impression, but you not pay for that. But when now you click to see how a customer is going through your ad, that's when you'll be charged for that, because it's for the result not to appear on the search. Then there's no startup fee. You don't have to pay for some subscription to get to be able now to run the ads. You create an ads account free of charge, and you're able now to even to display, and you only have to work with the budget that you are working you really want to do it. And there is no cancellation fee. If you see that your ad is not performing or bringing the needed results, you can cancel anytime, and this is free. You have no commitment of contracts also whatsoever, and you can even pause it and turn on later as you go. Then there's no, as I've said, there's no contract, and you can edit, pause it, and also resume it when you are ready. So I'm going to pause there for some moments, and just check how it's going through on the chat box. And if there's question, let me see if we can have an interaction here. So I can see that we are all following, and I hope that now I'm clear and you can really follow from your side. And also I can see that my moderator have shared a site where you can use, or you can help you to restart an ad account, and you learn your ads from your side. So I'm going to continue with the training, and we are going to see how now we can prepare and set up a Google Ads. How can we prepare or can we set up a Google Ads? And when you say that, one thing we have to look for, and before even think about setting up a Google Ads, is what is your business goal? What do you really want to achieve? And what do you really like the whole business? Why is your business running? What is your business goal? And most of the time you find that you always say that my goal is to make more money, to make more sales. But when you say that, when you have that, to come up with a goal, you really have to come up with a smart goal that will help you determine the type of ad that you come. And if you can see, the advertising goal is determined by the campaign type, or the campaign type can also be determined by the goal that you want to achieve. The first one will be determined by the goal that you want to achieve. The first to really investigate on what is this goal going to do, and how am I going to achieve this goal. Why are my promotion online presence, or why do I really need to have? For example, you can have like, I want to have more sales, I want to reach more people, I want to build more brand awareness to make people, or more people learn about my brand and all that. Then you may come up with now the best way, or the best type of ad that you want to run with, and of which you can have a search ad, a display ad, a video ad, or a smart campaign. We are going to look at this, but before we reach there, we are going to see at the to look at the what are the types of goal, or what different goals that you can come up with. For example, we had learned in earlier sessions about the SMART goals. That was the specific, measurable, and attainable, relevant, and also time sensitive goals. And when you say you want a SMART goal, you have to see, not just to say, for example, if you are selling laptop, you say that you sell laptops, you have a shop that sells both brand new and also important and also second hand laptops. So one thing is, you can say that your goal is to sell more laptop. But when you want to now to be able to come up with a good strategy, you have to come up with a smart goal. And one thing is, how many laptop you have, how many laptop you have to be specific, not just more laptop. How many laptop? You can say that I would like to sell 30 laptops. Then after you have come up with 30 laptop, how many can you, how will you measure that? That is the measurable, because how many and how much, like if that laptop, is that laptop attainable? Yes, it's attainable. Because are you putting a relevant goal, or you just putting a goal to impress yourself? Then you have to put a time frame. We're saying that, for example, you want to sell 30 laptops. Then you have to put a time frame. We're saying that, for example, you want to sell more laptop. There's a difference between selling more laptops and also selling 30 laptops within the next 3 months. We have now a specific, measurable, attainable, and also relevant time frame of how to do that. Then when you come up with such a goal, you come now to know which strategies are you going to use? How are you going to use to sell these laptops? So smart campaigns are designed to specifically for small business that want to promote product and services online. You can choose a goal. For example, you want more calls, you can say that visit to the website, or you want more visits to your store, and you can set up an advertising campaign without much hurdles. These campaigns are smart technology, and you don't have to input to go to technicalities. For example, going to keyword bidding, and also going to search for the keywords, and also the page landing page and all that. And the one big advantage is that you're able now to manage your campaign is automated, and you just have to set up the goal, set up some the direction and the landing page, and also the call to action. And you are smart. The Google will do the rest when it's setting up for you the best or the smart campaign. But when before you go there, you have also to have an account, and you have also to have another account. Another thing is the that most of the time when you go to your GBP, you have to verify that GBP. And how do you verify? You can also call African on it to help you verify through going through DM, and you request a call, and you receive a call from them, and they will help you verify your business profile within minutes, and then you are able you'll be good to learn how or to start up setting up your ad campaign. Then after you have now profile, what you have to do is you have now to populate your profile, and you set to identity verification email and an action notification for Google that have been requested. To complete a verification program, then promote the products, goods, and choose whether you want to promote the product, goods, and services. You're also able, for example, if you are promoting for the retail, the media, and entertainment, if you are in travel or business to business, to promote information. And when you're promoting information, this is where you come up with a education, research and statistics, and also free you always also come in to promote about what you do, your information about the business and all that. Then you have to have to come up now with the content that will also be engaging and also be in line of your business agenda. And this way you'll be able now to interact and to set up ads that you can even select either you want to use it as a landing page, or you want to just to put an item to promote an item, or the whole site as itself, or the business as itself. So I'm going to post there, and I'm going to the network has gone at TMX. I can see I know today, but don't worry, we'll have a repeat of this session sometimes, because today really we had some hit, we had some with the network, but you know that this is and you can't be 100% sure about it. I can see we're also going well, and my moderator is really actively engaging with you, and I'm very happy that we are going to set up had you have start smart campaign, just a few steps. You this and state what your business is. Of course, you say that when you are doing a smart campaign, you're not just lead generation business, or you are also a drop shipping, or you are service business, you get now a list of different services or different goals that you can work with. Step two is you are able now to come up with the business goal. And also, when you select the business goal, will you do now? When you come up with a business goal, you have to select the input, or to input the business website or the business name and the website, so that you can give the landing page. Then after you have given that, you would also like to choose where you want your ad to show. And this is where, for example, you are in Cape Town, you may, or for example, you can say like I'm in Nairobi and I'm setting this. I can choose whether I want it just to run within my locality, that is Nairobi. I want it to run it in Nairobi, Kiambu, and also Machakos, or I want it to run all over Kenya. So you can choose where you want your ad to run in terms of geographical location and the radius of the radius that you want the ad to run. Then you can set up the keyword theme. And when you're setting the keyword theme, you can add a company brand name and variant, and 10 to 10 themes. For example, you can, for if you are doing for the phone, as I start, you can say smartphone, I mean the affordable smartphone, quality smartphone, original quality phone. So you can come up with keywords. And this one, you can also do the keyword search. I will be take you through how to work on that. And you can also interact and juggle those keywords to come up with the best keywords that will help you come up. So when you now come up with the keywords, you can create a copy. And when you are creating an actual ad copy, you think about it this way: your potential new customers have searched for your product or services, and your ad has popped up. Now you need to convince your customer that you are the right business to actually click on. So remember, this is your opportunity to highlight what exactly makes your business unique, or what is your competitive advantage. For example, if you're doing the phones, why should they click on your shop, not other shop? So headlines, as is the auto-generated preview of the right, are the big blue words, essentially, where you have your brand name and maybe one or two keywords offering. Here you get a character of limit of that that per word per headline. So you have a character or that characters per headline. So this is why you have to come up with a short, well, well, we call it conclusive and also well interactive headline. Then you have to come up with a description, and that's what you see below the headlines, and it allows you to elaborate on what you have stated in your headlines. And I'm going to demonstrate for you in a bit. Let me show you what we are talking about in a more demonstrative way. I'm going to let me share this screen again. So when I return to my search engine again, let me share again. So when you are searching for an item, for example, let me check for African. Look, I can search for best since in Nairobi. So when I search for such an item, as I said, let me go to this. Or let's just go to the one that the previous ad. Let's go just to the previous ad. Hope I can. Let's search for original smartphones. So I'm searching for this product. So when you search for that such an item, what happens is you have now comes an ad. And as I said, these are when the one that is appearing at the top image. This is what we call a shop ad, and it have different products from one shop. So this is a shop ad where you can display different ads and also different items that we are offering. Then there is also, let me see whether you can get another ad below. So as I was saying, I'm trying to come up with the best. So let's say, for example, you have an ad, and your ad appears on top. So what happens is, for example, you see for such an item. So this line here at the top 10 cheapest, or let me see. So what I was saying is, you see, for the example on your screen, this top line here, the blue line, this is what we call the headline, and then there's the description here. And what will happen is, this is the one that determines whether all this is what determines whether you are going to click on that. How you interpret this meta description determines how your ad will land, and also how many people you click, or what we call in other terms the click-through rates. So best and the one the most functioning meta for the descriptions that is so much, and also they really can really get people interested. Remember, at the end of the day, you really need to have kids fun, to have fun, to get interested, and also so that they can now convert and click on. This is how you rank your ad. This is how you can your ad and interpret with it. And with ads, even to come up and to determine how you create your ad and how you can make your ad interactive and have a view of how it will run before it ends. So as I was going to say, let me go back to the presentation, so that how you can go head to head on how to add that search and also to run that ad. I can see someone is telling me my internet is still bad, and I hope that we are following from your side. So as I was saying, so this after you have now come up and you have done the meta description, the description, you have come up with a copy, you have to set a daily budget, and you select a daily budget that makes sense to your business. And remember, you only pay for ads, click, or call business, not every time someone sees your ad. And this is one of the advantages of Google Ads, because you just have to pay when someone clicks on that advert. So you also have to key things here and there to learn, and also to determine to get the preferred reach, and also the preferred clicks that you want to set with the budget. And then when you have set your budget, you now have to review your setting, and then the review your setting, they will give you the way forward and also the highlights of how your ad is looking. And you also have to review whether the ad is how it appears both on for mobile phone, on laptops, and also on tablets, so that you can have what we call a maximum benefit or maximum return of benefit with different gadgets that a customer may use or may be using when they are doing that. And then after that, you have to track verified calls and maps, and you have to do that. You have to add your phone number and link your Google My Business account, and also you have to link for those with the website. You can also link Google Analytics, and also tag managers to help you get the best track of what the results you'll be going to get, and get the results that will help you now determine how your ad performed, where you need to improve, and also how you really need to work on it. Then after that, you have to add your payment information. And when you're paying the payment information, this is where now you have to put your card and also the payment way that you want to earn. And then you are done, and your ad is ready to run. You just have to click submit, and it will go live anytime that you want. So you have to track the performance. And when you're doing tracking the performance, what you do is you are able now to get the performance of the ad, the keywords that are performing, that you need to change, that are not performing. You're able to look at the demographics of those people interacting with your ad, how many people viewed your ad, and out of those, how many clicked on your ad, and after the click on your ad, how many even went a step further to maybe make a call, also to purchase something online. You also on which mobile or on which device was your ad prominent with the people in terms of clicks, conversion, and impressions. And we're also able to come to the demographic as to which age were most interacted with the ad, and also what gender were interacted with the ad, and also where were they. You can even get the location of the people who most people came from when they were doing the ad. And then you have able to get account setup and campaign assistance. And this is where now African Analytics comes from. Remember that so learning ads. We have been running for you ads, and we have been even calling you and interacting with you from African Aid to get you to get the ads. So this now you get the ads, and with some assistant like African Aid, they help you now come up with the best strategies for your business. They have to come to the best performing ad. Keywords that will bring more conversion. They can set for you very the clear goals, like I want the conversion, there's the conversion for the clicks or those website visit. They also have help you come up with a good report, and also give you advice and train to help you to understand the performance of this. So I'll be also be posting there for a questionnaire to see whether I'm still visible, and also we are still together on the chat box. And I can see leo ni ile siku kweli. Hi Agaza Vijiji, pole sana and a quick recovery. So sorry Agaza Vijiji, and also I can see Tui from Kisii. You're telling us that you joined from Kisii, karibu sana. And also Sisan Dirango, you're saying you can't hear me. I'm sorry for the technical hit that came with the network, and I hope that we can also have a repeat of this sometimes later to help us do this and go even deeper now with more demonstration. So for today was just an introduction and to show you how Google Ads are done. But we can even go deeper in the next session that we even discuss on how you can come up with good keywords, how you search the keywords, and also how you target and also retarget using the Google Ads. So for now, we're going to stop there. But before we stop, I'm going also to remind you that you can learn by yourself, and you can go research more about this topic and more when with our links, that is with our digital learning hub, that is Learn Digital with Google.com. My moderator will be sharing that link. And also remember, there's also the boot camp that Google is offering you. And with boot camp, you have an extensive and intensive training that goes for a week, and this goes for 5 days, that you have a more in-depth training, not through YouTube, but Google Meet, that you can ask questions, you can discuss, and there also even chances to discuss with your trainees on what you have learned. And after this, you are also given a mentor from Google that will help you now, or from Hustle Academy, that will help you now internalize and also get into deep conversation about what you have learned and what you can apply, and take you through how you can apply all what you have learned. To get this chance, you just have to click on the link, that is g.co/Hustle Academy. My moderator will be sharing that link with you, and this way you are able now to interact and also to learn that ad there. Also, you can also visit us and interact with us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I hope my moderator will be sharing that as we progress. And with this, you can even do question there and also interact and chat with us and give us feedback and also ideas on how we can improve these sessions. And up to now, I'm going to stop there, and thank you very much for your participation. I'm also sorry and I apologize for the technical hitches that have happened. And today wasn't the best day with the internet, and I hope that next time you have a better internet coverage and we will do better and we shine and learn more with the next session. So until next Tuesday, have a nice afternoon and all the best in your week.